I'm Elwirfy, and today we're playing some more Cosmoteer. Really loving this game. Having a blast with it. Actually, I think this is a game that really I hope gets a lot more work done for it. I added in those extra cannons. They don't seem to be doing too much, but as you'll notice, we have $125,000. I actually made my own ship. I really like it. It's gonna be here to aid us. That's right. You can have multiple ships in this game. I've been neglecting to point that out just because I'm not very good at making them all work. But I'm just going to make a missile ship. It's just going to be like an extra missile ship. We just spent a lot of money on a ship. Oh, sorry, I paused it. It'll phase in, and as you can see, we have people here. If we come over here and click on this one, you'll see the crewmen are blue here, and this one, the crewmen are red. It signifies a different ship. And this ship is fully functional. It just fires missiles. That's all it does. It doesn't have shields. It doesn't really protect itself. It's just there for the missiles. Let's go ahead and fast forward some speed here. Watch them all get loaded up. Again, they're really there just to be there for the missiles. Now, I did spend a lot of money on this ship, but it is worth it. Okay. So, as you can see, if you select both ships, you can do formations. I'm going to do, hey, get in a straight line formation. And as you can see, there's not a lot of engines on that ship. Again, this is very much just a support ship that's there to be supportive. And I'm actually, you know what? Hold on. I got to select the ship. We have to edit it. It needs, one thing that, because of some limitations of the ship, I'm going to put rear engines and some small side engines just on the ship because it just needs them, like, really badly. So we're going to do that. It also needs more crew, if I remember. Yeah, it's just naturally low on crew because of the way it's designed. Here, we'll even put some crew in the bottom area here. Okay, just to make it more functional, so that way it's a little bit of a better ship, so it can actually help out in the battles, so it's not all taking up too much time. There we go. Now it can function. So if you select both ships, you can see the interiors of both. Haven't really changed this ship at all, so let's go ahead and actually let's go take out that guy right there. So you'll notice as they fly, they'll go a little slower, but this ship will go slower in order to help this ship get into formation. And fortunately, since I added in engines, it'll get into formation much faster, and then they shall move together in a single unit. And then, since this guy just has missiles, it's okay that he maybe doesn't have a direct line of sight. That's one thing that you have to keep in mind, is that ships need to be able to physically be in range and see the enemy, and since they're off-kilter, they might not always do their job. But for this guy, he's just doing missiles. And with extra crew, you should be able to make the missiles fire much faster. So let's go ahead and get in range of the ship. We're going at 1 times speed because it's so close. If this guy, like, literally... Okay, hold on, he's avoiding us. He's avoiding us. Times 4 speed, just to get there quickly. And, come on. Get in range. I want to have a good battle. Pause. Okay, how are we doing this? Oh, I hate these kinds of ships. Okay, so he has a giant laser protected with some more giant stuff. So I'm going to have this ship just target the heck out of this. Then target that. It actually only has one weapon. But I'm going to have this ship here target in a different way. I'm going to have this one well, actually, no. Actually, it should just target the same way. We just need all weapons killing that one weapon, because it just has the supposedly giant big death laser, and this thing will hurt. Not going to lie. This thing is going to suck. We're going to take some damage here. But we still have 12,000, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully this little missile guy will, actually, you know what? Let's do that formation. Let's have this guy in front a little bit. So as you can see, all of our missiles are firing. Oh god, some of our missiles hit our own ship. That's not good. As you can see, we have our missiles here. It just has the one laser, so hopefully we'll be able to get something to slide right in there. Oh god, the death laser. The death laser is shooting. The death laser is really strong if we can make it work. I just haven't been able to make it work yet on my main ship. So let's get out of this formation thing. Let's take a look at this ship. Didn't take any damage. No, how about this ship? Didn't take any damage. Okay. We actually got off pretty scot-free there. We didn't have to suffer too many casualties. Let's go to times 1 speed there. And let's do this formation so that way this scrub guy can take a lot of the brunt of the damage. As you can see, those big laser beams actually worked out quite well, and I think for this ship right here, we're going to go ahead and edit it. And add on some more stuff. We're going to also add on the big laser guns, just to cut through the enemy. Now, this is going to be horrible for our power supply and everything. This really is more of a sacrificial ship than really anything we could desire. We need more crew, of course. Let's just add on more crew. We'll make it so this guy should be able to fire good lasers as well. And as we wait for this to go ahead and get all powered up, we will, and once it's crew's manned, oh no! Hold on. Hold on, we gotta edit, because you need to give this thing a doorway. I think it's cheaper to do it like that, and then have doors there and there. I think that's just the cheapest. Yeah, that ought to work. Now everything should be able to get manned. We have the missile foundry pumping in those missiles. Yeah, I've got some energy being brought over to the main guns. These big guns do require a lot of energy, but man, they do their job well. And we'll go ahead and let the ship get rearmed and resupplied. I named this ship the Elwirfy. I'm not actually sure if we can rename. Oh, we can rename ships. Great. I'm going to go to this guy. I'm going to rename this ship to Extracty. That's how I spell it. It's like my Werfy Nation ship. So as you can see, this is the blue shirt guy. This is the blue ship. This ship has red guys in it. I want to paint it. I want to make it the red ship. Yeah, let's make it a darkerish red. Sure, with that pattern. And of course, let's do decals. That ought to be white, if I can do that. Let's go ahead and get a nice row of the biohazard decals there. Perfect. Now we have the red ship, we have the Elwirfy, and the Extracty. 2 starships. Moving in this formation, so this guy takes the damage, and I really want to put a shield on it, but we don't have the money for that. We don't have the money for that. We just have to move on to taking out this last unknown contact. And again, I do kind of want this ship to take the brunt of the damage. Also, because these missiles need to fly out around... Well, hold on. Hold on. Maybe they should go in this formation. Maybe they should actually... He should be behind. Yeah, you know what? He should probably be behind, so that way the shields are taking the damage. Might need to add more shields onto this as well. Not too sure yet. There's a lot of nitty-gritty stuff you got to do. Once you get to this point where you have 2 ships running, you're really kind of got to be thinking about how the ships could fly. Now, they don't have to be in a formation. I could easily fly them separately. They just have a higher chance of colliding, and things aren't as organized. And I just don't like doing that, so I'm not going to bother doing that. Now, I might bring in, eventually, if I have enough money, make a small laser ship, just to be truly fodder. You know, the cheap starter ship. But this ought to work. These lasers ought to be... This guy ought to be able to get in range. And I'll disband the formation as well once we get in there. Man, I don't know why it's taking so long. Actually, why is it taking so long? Oh, right, times 4. Times 4 speed. Aha. Now, there we go. Now we can go ahead and get into... Oh, dear God. That's right. Okay, so because our smaller ship is flying... Oh, dear God. Okay. We have problems. Okay, so let's go ahead and target these lasers. Let's target this, and then let's target that. Do they have any missile defense? No. Okay. Bring it down to times 4 speed. Might need to hyperdrive out of there if they're too strong. Let's go ahead and see our guys. Fire missiles, please. Might even order this guy to just do his own thing and get out of formation. Not sure yet. So that's the cool thing is when you select different ships, you can see the skins. Okay, all missiles have fired here. These missiles are firing. Move into this formation, so you get a bit closer. Okay, they've got some shots off, but we are tearing them up. Oh, our shields should be able to hold well. I'm moving this guy forward so that we can laser blast. Didn't matter. We got the money for it. I think well, no, they should really be in a line. Now that I think about it, they ought to just be in a line. I think they're going to be a little bit more functional and a little bit better in general, so that ought to work, I think. I don't quite know. Here, these lasers aren't working. I don't know why they're not working. They're just not working. We're going to replace them with just small lasers, the standard small lasers, but we will have a lot of lasers, so hopefully they'll be able to get a lot of shots off. And we'll be able to do more missiles, I guess. I mean, why not, right? Missile launcher. Yeah, let's just make the missile launchers there. It'll need more crew, but that's fine. You can always get more crew. Yeah, there's crew there. There's crew there. Bring the crew down. Again, we're spending a lot of money on making this chip functional, but that's okay. Might even adjust it later on to put shields in it. Yeah, no, let's just do that. So let's move these let's move these engines over here to be there, so that way there's no difference in cost for that. So that way these engines won't be there, so that means we can take our shield generators, put one there, put one there. It's going to drop our power a bit, 53,000. Keeping track of that power is very critical. Okay, put the power there. Oh, that's too much. Let's get rid of that. Let's undo that. Maybe just get a storage, power storage. It won't help necessarily, but I mean it'll work. Okay, now we should be a little more functional. We got more missiles, more lasers, so everything ought to work out. We're running 1 times 4 speed. We're actually totally good. Just relax and you know, just get everything in order and such. And that is actually going to end up having to close off this episode. So now that they're lined up in a straight, you know, this kind of a formation, I think they ought to be okay now, since this ship is pretty much loaded out as we want it to be, and it's doing its job, and we have shields here and more fire support. So once again, guys, yes, this is the end of this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I've been having a blast playing this game. I'm Elwirfy, and as always, I will see you guys next time.